Negaim Perik Yud Aleph, Mishnah Yud Aleph. 11th Mishnah, the 11th chapter of the second Negaim. Excuse me. We're talking about begadim, garments. Says the Mishnah, Kol ha'ro'ili tamei tamei mate. Any garment that can become tamei mate, is susceptible to tuma, i.e., it's the proper size and it's made of cloth. Avapisha eno ro'ili tamei midras, even though cannot become tamei midras. Remember, we learned tamei midras was a tuma that's appropriate for being something that you sit on or lie on. That's another higher level of tuma. So the Mishnah is saying it doesn't have to be, in order to get sarat, you don't have to be mitame midras or have the potential for tuma midras, as long as it has the potential for tumat mate, i.e. it has the din of a kli. So anything that's royally tamei tamei mate, that is viable or a candidate to become tamei mate, avapisha eno royally tamei midras, even though it cannot become tamei midras, mitamei benegaim, it is a candidate to become tamei with tzara. Kagon, for example, kela shel sfina, the sail of a boat. Vilon is a window shade. Vishavis shel svacha. Shavis shel svacha, I looked that one up in the Jastro. Shavis is a band. So metal, or here we have a woolen band which with the hairnet is fastened. That's our shavis shel svacha. Jastro bonus. We've had that before, and it's also in Negaim 11:11. Jastro bonus, the band of the net. Shavis shel. I don't know if you can see that. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Here we go. Shavis shel svacha. Okay, and you can see that we have Neg 11:11. Jasper bonus. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, anyway, Shavis shel svacha, the band of the hairnet. So that's not something you would sit on or lie on. It's not mitame midras, but it's mekabel tuma. Umit pachot shel svarim, or the garments of the svarim of books. They would wrap them. Mitpachat is the wrapping of the books. The galgilon. Let's look at Bartanura for a second. Galgilon avnei shechogrimbo. It is a belt, a galgilon. It's obviously a cloth belt. Uritzoot min al sandal. The strips of a shoe or a sandal or a sandal or whatever, different kinds of shoes. Sheyesh ben rochav kagris, as long as they're a grease wide. Hare elu mitamin b'negaim. All of these things have the potential to be mitamin b'negaim. They're worn, they're clothing, they have a din of a beged. Sagos shenireh bo nega. So we learned this before. Sagos is like this weird kind of coat that was very, very fluffy, very furry. Let's look at the Bartanura for a second. Sagos beged avmod, a very thick garment. Buka aderet sayar. It's like the aderet sayar is like the growth of hair. It's like a big hair coat. Okay, it sounds like it's like a mink coat or something. So the sagosha near abo nega, the nega appears. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov Omer says, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov, ad shira'eh be'arig u'bemuchin. It has to be in the arig, in the weaving. Bemuchin is the hair. So I honestly have no idea where else you would see. Like I don't really understand. If you have any idea, maybe it's like only in the muchin and where it's connected to the weaving area. I'm not really sure, but it says until it's in the weave or the muchin, or the muchin is the hair part, the hair that sticks out from it. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's hair to attach to that. It's like too long. It's not clear. It's very hard to know what this sagos actually looked like. If you look at the Wikipedia, he says the following: Sagos is a kli of some kind of vessel from the times of the Chazal. Shelafia parshanut, according to the explanations, nechshav echad mikli mita. It's like some kind of bedding. V'ilu pirusho meduyak loteh ba'arafel, but its exact description is unclear. So we don't really know exactly what it is. Is it a blanket? Is it some kind of comforter? Anyway, hachemet v'aturma. Hachemet is a water. Hachemet is the water flask made out of leather. Remember, leather is susceptible to tzara'at. Turma was like the messenger bag. It's the bag that the shepherd used. Near in kidarkan, you have to look at them kidarkan in the normal way. So the Bartanura says the following, really interesting. Near in kidarkan, he says the way it was kelim shalor, they were leather vessels. Because shrim you tie them, v'nichpala or b'makom hakesher, you would turn over them when you would tie it, and you would overturn you would turn out the leather. You would fold it over. Nichpal. So it says Bartanura, Eina nega shebikfalav nir'eh. If there's a nega under its fold, it's not seen. Ela imkain imit pasheta, or unless you unfolded it. Ulachitani nir'eh kidarkan. That's why it says it's looked at, it's viewed in its normal way. Kolomar she'ein posho. You don't have to unfold it. Ela ra'eu kach kumochu. You see it the way that it is. So therefore, that's what the Mishnah said. Chemet and turmal ni'in kidarkan. You don't have to unfold them to see does it have tzarat or not. You can't see it. You can't see it. Uposem mitocho. Posem means it can spread. If you have tzarat on the inside, let's say you opened it up and you saw posem mitocho la'acharav u'me'acharav l'tocho. But the spread could be either inside to outside or even outside to inside. That's considered spread vis-a-vis tzarat. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Comments, questions? Send me an email. Make it a great day.